Hello, I'm Yochanan Elrom, and this is Israel Up Close. Israeli artists have been shaking up the international art scene in growing numbers over the last decade. From the Smithsonian's Cooper Hewitt Museum in New York to the Yuzi Paradise Sculpture Park in China, works by Israeli artists can be found in the world's top exhibition halls. One of the main sources of this success is the artist village of Ein Hod near Haifa. IBA's Viva Press paid a visit to this hotbed of creativity tucked away in the Carmel Mountains.
Less than 15 minutes from the bustle of Haifa on the western slopes of Mount Carmel lies a charming artist village, Ein Hod. Though it's quite a ways from the country's cultural center of Tel Aviv, much of the nation's important artwork originates here. Ein Hod has produced 10 Israel Prize winners, several internationally recognized painters and sculptors, and numerous art professors.
I think that the power of a community, of being together, it's an enormous power, and it gives strength to every individual.
Dada artist Marcel Janco founded the village of Ein Hod 53 years ago. The Romanian-born Janco decided that this hillside setting, with its stunning view of the Mediterranean, would be a good place for his small circle of artistic friends to build their studios and establish a creative environment for art and art education. Ein Hod is as much a picturesque community as it is a place of work. Through their creations, the artists here reflect the mood of life in Israel.
They all are symbolizing my yearning for a better world, a world without aggression, wars, evil, all this stuff that we are so inside it. This is the world that I would like to see or to experience.
And founding member painter Claire Yaniv says the landscape here definitely influences the creative process.
Selbstverständlich, we say in German. Of course, you get up in this landscape and you go to bed in this landscape. And that's what you absorb in the morning and in the evening. We go for walks, we work here, and the connection between me and the ground is very strong.
Every resident here must be a painter, sculptor, musician, photographer, architect, or writer, or their spouses. Those are the rules, and they've been strictly enforced since the village was founded.
The main motto over here is to enrich culture with our art, to show our art. And we feel that the creation is boiling in our blood, and we have to be devoted to it. It's just enough to maintain this village and say this is a creative place with creative people doing their art.
That's not to say there's no competition among the neighbors.
I mean, there are people who would probably cut your throat to get a commission before you did. But then there are also people who are communicating with you and are cooperating with you and even working together. And it's fun when that happens.
Still, the village offers an idyllic environment bubbling with artistic inspiration.
And just knowing that I'm in an artist village and every single house has another artist, it gives me inspiration to brew something more interesting. I make the tastiest art in Ein Hod.
While Ein Hod is not the country's only artist enclave, it remains Israel's only strict all-artist community, ensuring its place as one of the most important centers of art here, and now throughout the entire world. This is Viva Press for IBA News.